Wow. Okay, don't hear what I'm not saying, because I don't think it's fair to ever compare groups when they're distinctly trying to do something that, through the description of what it is universally different. This is easily one of my favorite songs from both groups. Welcome back to another reaction video, and today we're looking at something very interesting. Actually, this came up in one of the previous videos I did to another group. I will explain in a bit. Hang in there. Anybody know BABYMETAL? Show of hands. I think that's all of us. And they apparently have a sister group. Now, listen, I'm working off information. I'm given very limited information. So if I'm wrong, and I'm happy to be, I'm equally happy to learn what the right information is. So please let me know in the comments. I do appreciate you, and be kind. I'm trying to figure it out. But they're called Metalverse. And this song is called Giza. I'm going to assume that's how it's pronounced. And I'm excited. I know nothing about it. And I'm ready to learn. So, Metalverse, Giza, official music video. See what you got. Okay, gonna go back a little because that was a really bad pause, excuse me. So I'm getting some information, yeah, from the community on Twitch. That's where I film these, live every Friday at 1 p.m. Arizona time. We'd love to see you there. There should be a link for that in the description below. So Metalverse is a separate but closely related sister project to BABYMETAL, created by BABYMETAL's producer, BABYMETAL. And it's officially described as, in the group's lore, as an alternate or parallel version of BABYMETAL from another dimension. That's actually pretty good information, and I'll tell you why. When this started, I was like, this feels like a slower and not as chaotic version of BABYMETAL, but it feels very close to it. If you had put this on a BABYMETAL album, at least for me, and bear in mind, I'm listening to reactions and requests at weird different times, I'm not necessarily following an album structure, I would absolutely believe it. And so then the thought is like, well, why not just have that as that? But if this is the lore around it, is it's like same group, different universe, slightly different restrictions or lack of in terms of how they create their music, very cool. I love that looping sample. It's really nice. It's slow. It feels heavy, but it is uniquely in a completely different place on the EQ from where a lot of the song sits, which is in your lows and low mids, and then you've got this really high-pitched sound design, which doesn't feel like it has individual notes, but it drifts very smoothly between them. That's a nice contrast from something like a snare drum or palm muted guitar. Shout out palm mute gang. If you know, you know. And I'm actually really enjoying this, so more.
있어요.
Man. Okay, so here's something pretty interesting. Wow. Okay, don't hear what I'm not saying, because I don't think it's fair to ever compare groups when they're distinctly trying to do something that, through the description of what it is universally different. This is easily one of my favorite songs from both groups. Easily. And please don't ignore what I'm about to say. Don't hear what I'm not saying. Okay? This feels more like it's music focused, and Baby Metal feels more like it's product focused. I am not saying that it's not about the music or that they don't care about that. But Baby Metal as a group is a lot more based on equal parts music, equal parts performance, equal parts entertainment, equal parts theater and spectacle. And that is most likely due to the nature of how it was born, with these really young, innocent kids singing Gimme Chocolate and this really heavy band behind, this shock culture to it. Whereas this feels a little more mature and absolutely rooted almost entirely in music. And you could ask, well then, wouldn't it have been nice to have a slightly different presentation of it? I'm not so bothered with that. I really like that song. It's the kind of song I would put on now, again, just to listen to for enjoyment. So I really liked what they did there. A nice blend of dragging things out. It felt like it's almost like a romance to how it swings between the notes, even the heavier bits. And I'm absolutely ready to listen to more of that. That was very fun, very cool. And send more Metalverse. Until then, please be safe, be nice to each other, and have a damn good day.